we're going to look at a piece by Ed Hughes called As Dreams Begin. And this piece is interesting because it's all about rhythm and cross rhythm and flow. Now, let's just look at this because, you know, a lot of it is just quavers. And we've got lots of articulation, but let's look at the first 3 bars. Now, James, can you just play the first 3 bars a minute? Let's listen to this. Okay, now, what do we hear in that that's against 4 in a bar? Anybody?
Sounds like it's in 3.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we need to feel that phrasing against the 4. But I think we should think it in 2, actually. I mean, thinking a crotchet 160 is too complicated, and we don't need to. I think if we think in a big 2, bum ba da dee dee ya da 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 dee ya da 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 dee ya da da. So we think bum ba da da dee ba da da dee ba da 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 dee ba da da. So I'm going to play the D's with you, so that we get a cross rhythm. So, in fact, let's play to bar 7. Yeah, so we hear this lovely phrases within phrases. So that's the first thing. And then we have this long shape that it dies away over 3 bars, and then it builds up again. So we've got a 3-bar phrase that's in 4, but it's got a 3-beat figure. So this is very Ed Hughes, and we're going to find some more of that. So that's fine. Then I'm going to look at 13. Let's look at 13 and 14 in a minute. Can you just play me those 2 bars? Ba, 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 beep, 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 ba, 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 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So again, this is another cross rhythm. You could think it da da 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 da dee if you want to, just for the hell of it, so that you really think about the accents. So let's just try those 2 bars again, 13 and 14. Yeah, that's it. And then let's look at this bar with semiquavers, because this is really tricky, because at 160, you know, it is really very fast. Let's see how we're going to do this. Now, you could practice it so that you look at the shapes within the semiquavers. So we've got so for my ears I would be thinking, I'll take that out of context and then I would practice those 3 units, and then maybe put the 2 together at the beginning of the bar. So let's just look at the first beat, James. Can you play the first beat going to the G sharp? Yeah. So we've got these fourths. One more time. So how could we practice? What different ways could we do to practice with anybody?
Different rhythms.
Yo, very good. Different rhythm. So, James, put it in a rhythm for me, or a different rhythm. Yeah. Yeah. Now, let's the opposite way. Now, can you play it in another rhythm but with your eyes shut? That's it. Now, it's really good to do that because we often get so involved in looking that we forget to hear 100%. And sometimes when we don't look, we hear much better. You know. What's difficult about that? That, I think, go to the G sharp. So I would, you know, put that in as you did, dotted rhythms, and then maybe a 6/8 rhythm. Dee da dee, dee da dee da da dee da dee da, like this. you're not only practicing the notes, you're actually practicing across from them, which is good for you.
Yeah.
So, do you want to just try it slowly, going D, da, da, D, da, da, D, da, da, D, da, da. So it emphasises a different note each time. So that's a really fun way of practicing. So we employ that in the next figuration and the next figuration. And then, as I said before, there's no rush in this. You just do it in the time that it needs to